Hey guys, Agent Double Toad 7 here. I just wanted to open my heart on a momentous moment in gaming history. Not just for Paper Mario, not just for the Mario franchise in general, but for the entirety of representation in gaming. Vivian is unequivocally, undeniably, and not at all subtly in the slightest, transgender. It's canon. It's real. And nobody can take it from us. And so much of the internet has been celebrating this. A handful of recognizable internet faces have been out here celebrating this W as well. This occasion that is just too good to be real. Even the voice of Kane from the Amazing Digital Circus chimed in on this dub. Kane says trans rights, y'all. Nintendo, during the entire Switch era, and even a little bit before then, has been ever so slowly been pushing themes of acceptance in their games. And as slow and rare as it's been, it's still been pretty beautiful to see. From lesbian rabbids and sparks of hope, to the cross-dressing icon that is Link, that has been confirmed by the creator himself to be gender neutral. Heck, my own species is confirmed to be largely genderless. Wait, if toads are genderless, does that mean I'm actually non-binary? Guys, no, I swear, I'm male. I go by he, him, and everything. You gotta believe me, I'm not gay. But regardless, this push in the localization of Paper Mario 1000 New Doors Remake, it just feels like it shouldn't have even happened. That's how surreal this is. We've known for years the original translation depicted her as trans. But now we're staring straight at an actually fixed, proper localization of the game. And though the main focus of this video is gender, it's been noted there's other changes as well, so it's a big win for localization in general. Honestly, it's surreal this game even exists in the first place. And it just got crazier and crazier with each dialogue reveal. And even the Japanese translation itself still retains the original meanings, including what seems to be new lines written for this idea that Vivian is in fact a person, or shadow creature rather, desiring to be seen as a woman. And it's beautiful. Mario, being the Chad that he is, taking counsel with this poor family abused girl and helping her with not a second thought on what she desires to identify as. As a wee toad lad playing this game over a decade ago, I really enjoyed the character of Vivian. Sweet, pretty, sexy even, and given the redemption from my hero. Only thing was that back then, I lived by the Bible. Like in the Southern Baptist condemn everything in sight kind of way. Bam! Fortunately, at the time, young me had no access to being a transphobe. Firstly, because I didn't know what a trans was. Huh? And mostly because I was strangely blessed in a way by my parents heavily restricting me from the internet. So I didn't have access to the sacred information on Vivian's true identity. Even if I had been informed and taught by my parents that transes was bad, with the type of environment I was raised in, I wouldn't have been going out of my way to hate her, who she represented, or anything. I would have just ignored the trans fact and kept on loving Thousand Year Door and Vivian as I always had. I had a very similar experience as a young adult when people were telling me that Isabelle was bisexual. I was still homophobic at the time as a young adult, and I just ignored it and kept enjoying Isabelle as I perceived the character. So FYI, you can tell that all the actual transphobes don't have any love for her or the game by the way they misgender her to Nah, Shroom Lad me was kinder and more tolerating as a religious kiddo than most hateful people on the internet are. Just some shroom for thought. I mainly brought up my own past with this game because, well, over a decade later, I changed a lot. I learned to love and be accepting of others, and grew to be a better Toad that cares about a lot of people. And Mario grew with me, all the way up to where I am now. I feel proud to have grown so much, It feels very fitting and super awesome that the franchise I grew up with changed along with me. Mario is truly the hero I always thought him as, in more ways than I realized as a youth. And like Mario, I've had many Vivians in my life, whom I validate and care for a lot. It all means so much for me to think these things. The progressiveness of Nintendo may still be slowly staggering forward, while some bigoted people still hate whenever it happens. But I'm glad Nintendo's listening, even just a little bit. And I hope it keeps getting better for the LGBTQ Mario community, and for representing these types of people for the general whole of gaming. Mario is an ally. Be like Mario. Agent Double Toad 7 out.